All right, let me start by introducing FXPIG, the sponsor for today's webinar. FXPIG is a multi-asset broker regulated in 102, offering more than 300 instruments to trade. Our raw spread starts from 0 pip with commissions as low as $2 per lot per side, which is very competitive. There are also various trading platforms for our clients to choose from, including MT4, MT5, cTrader, and FXAPI, but we are going to focus on cTrader today. So in this webinar, we're going to show you how you can get started with cTrader copy in just a few minutes. But before we begin, everyone who stays until the end will get a chance to participate in our lucky draw for a $200 funded trading account. So this is a reminder to everyone that trading Forex and CFDs on margin carries a high level of risk and may not be suitable for everybody. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before deciding to trade Forex and CFDs, you should carefully consider your trading objective, level of experience, and risk appetite. You should be aware of all the risk associated with trading Forex and CFDs and seek advice from an independent advisor if you have any doubts. So cTrader copy. cTrader copy is essentially a copy trading tool that allows anyone to copy trades from other successful traders, and it also allows anyone to be a strategy provider and earn performance fees. So question, is anyone here using any sort of copy trading currently, or a PAM maybe? To let me know in the chat. Okay, cool. Yes, there are quite a few copy trading platforms out there. Yeah, you use Collective 2 and Zero Trade. Okay. Yeah, there are quite a few of the platforms out there, but we are going to show you why cTrader copy might just be the simplest to use. So to start copying or providing strategies on cTrader copy, first, obviously, we need to have a cTrader account. So I will attach a link to an article comparing MT4 with cTrader in the follow-up email after the webinar ends. So another quick question, is anyone here trading on cTrader currently? Yes, yes, no. Okay, so first thing first, let me show you how to create a cTrader account. First, we go to fxpig.com. And then we click on sign up, sign in. We click on open real account. And then fill in the registration form and click next. So once we are done with the registration form, we will be redirected to the client portal. So since I already have an account, I'm just going to log in. Okay, so this is the client portal. This is the place where we can see all the details of our trading accounts. As you can see, I have 4 cTrader accounts right now. And also we can do all sorts of things like deposit to our trading account, request for withdrawals, changing our leverage, and requesting for internal transfer and all that stuff. Okay, but we are going to focus on the cTrader today. So after you sign up for a cTrader account, you will receive an email requesting you to create your own unique cTrader ID. So let me show you. So this is the email that you will receive. So what we have to do is we click on generate cTrader ID and password. and then you'll be redirected to create your own CTID. So that is very quick. And once that is done, we can then go to ct.fxpig.com. ct.fxpig.com. So this is a web-based cTrader. It's very accessible and easy to log in. So this is the user interface. Okay, for those who are new to cTrader, it offers a similar interface to many of the most popular trading platforms like MT4, but with many additional features. So let me give you a quick tour. First, we can see that the interface is divided into 3 sections. On the left, we can see there's trade, copy, automate, and analyze. So trade, this is where you place your trades. And you can see all the instruments available at FXPIG. So there's the popular pairs, got Forex, 80 pairs. We've got indices, 10 pairs, US equities, EU equities, metals, oil, energies, and more than 60 pairs of 24/7 cryptos. And then the copy section. This is the main highlight for today. So I'm going to go into detail later on. In the automate section is where you create your own trading algorithms and trade. And analyze is a unique tool that allows self-traders to look at their own trading statistics. So this is not this is available on cTrader, but it is not available on a lot of other platforms. So this is what's special for cTrader. Okay, going back to the trade, in the middle section, we can see this is the chart, and there are plenty of charting tools at your disposal, and also various time frames to choose from. There are also tick charts, Fibonacci, and all that stuff. There's also a quick trade button here. So this is very cool because we have the sentiment here. So we can see that how many % of clients are shorting or long in this particular pair. Okay, so we have actually an article on this topic where you'll be able to read later on at our blog. You can access it at blog.fxpig.com. Okay, on the right hand side, this is where you place your orders. We have got these market orders, limit orders, stop orders, and lot sizing, stop loss, take profits, the normal stuff. And depth of market. So depth of market is not available on MetaTrader 4. And this shows all the available orders at different prices. And below we have Trading Central. So this is also another interesting trading tool that I hope that I can give a webinar on later. So please stay tuned. Okay. And we also have built-in calendar and all the market details for this particular pair that we are trading. And last but not least, we have the trade terminal where we can see the open positions, pending orders, trade histories, and price alerts. Cool. Okay, so that's pretty much it about the cTrader interface. It's pretty simple. You get used to it just in a couple of days. So now let's jump right into the highlight of today's webinar. But before that, a question. Are you here as an investor or to be a strategy provider? Okay, I'm going to put up a poll right now. So do cast your vote. So let me put up the poll. Okay, so the poll is live. Okay, 5 more seconds. Quick. All right, I'm gonna end the poll now. Okay, so seems like a lot of people are coming for the copying part, but I'm sure that you will be intrigued by the strategy provider part too. So let's start with the copying part then. First, let's go to the copy section that we mentioned just now. So we go to the copy section. So in this section, you can see there's a list of all the strategies available. And this is where investors can review different strategies and find the ones that suit them. We can sort the strategies here by different filters, such as the ROI, how long the strategy has been online. We can click on more filters to set the range for these different metrics. Okay, so let's click on, okay, calm, maybe I like the name. Okay, let's take calm as an example. So we click on the strategy to view its profile. So there are some key metrics here, and let's go through them together. So on top of the page, you'll find the strategy name and also its provider. Then you can see its all-time ROI, the pips made, the amount of live copier, and also how long the strategy has been online. And then here you will find the description of the strategy. Okay, so this is a really brief one. So I guess the strategy performance speaks for itself. And we have got the ROI chart, and this is the equity curve. Okay. On the right-hand side, we can see the details of the strategy, such as the minimum investment, performance fee, management fee, and volume fee. So the performance fee. The performance fee is a fee based on the percentage of the net profit you made. Management fee is calculated based on the percentage of your equity, and the volume fee is calculated based on a per million basis. So for example, if the provider is charging $10 per million traded, that equals to roughly $1 per lot. Okay, so if you want more information, you can hover your cursor over the I button and you can see the additional information. Scrolling down, you will find its monthly ROI and its historical performance, with a summary covering, net profit, profit factor, the win rate, max drawdown, the account balance, equity, and also historical deposits and withdrawals. There is also breakdown of the trades taken, categorizing the past trades to either long or short trades, and also this one. You see the total trades taken 293, and the winning trades are 249 of them, and the long and shorts. Okay, so the volume breakdown shows you which pair has the strategy being trading actively. So we can see that the strategy is mainly trading the euro dollar 97% of the time. Okay. If we look at the volumes, right? As you can see, $8.17 billion copied total. Can you imagine? The provider is trading on the $2,400 account, and there are, 300 million, 30 million is equals to 300 lots. So 300 lots of copied trades per day. That's insane. So I will do some quick math on the performance fee later. Show you the earning potential of being a strategy provider on cTrader copy. So please keep on listening. So back to copying strategy. So after reviewing the different numbers, we can start copying the strategy by clicking on this green button here. If it fits our investment objective. So if we click on start copying, a window will pop out. So this is where we approve the settings and choose the settings for our copy trading. So first we select from which account will the funds be allocated from. So for example, I have this one live account here. And then insufficient fund, let me 1 second. Okay, so once we click on, let me just remove funds. Okay, once we click on com, where is com? So this is com. Okay, we click on start copying. Okay, so there is insufficient funds in this live account. So as you can see, there is this minimum investment. It is $100, but there is not enough funds. So it is not able to copy the strategy right now. Let me do an internal transfer real quick. Okay, I will show you guys a screenshot instead, the slide. So if we click on start copying, we will select from which account to allocate the funds from and the amount that we want to put in the strategy. And then we'll need to review the fees and the conditions. Okay, so the minimum investment for different strategies may differ. So we can look at this is $100. And then we will look at the performance fee. It is charged 30%. So this is pretty standard if you look across the different strategies available, 30%. Management fees and volume fees are, normally it's zero. So they don't charge the management fees and volume fee, they just charge a performance fee. So if we accept the fees and the conditions, we can click on start copying. And then once we click on start copying, you will see the strategy being displayed on below the account that the funds that have been allocated from. So com, this is the amount of investment. It is $100. And this one is the ROI to date. Okay, so does anyone know if we can copy more than one strategy at the same time? Yes, no, yes. Okay, so the answer is yes. You can copy multiple strategies, and if you do so, look, if you do so, you can yes, you can copy multiple strategies. And if you do so, each strategy will be placed in a separate account to ensure a clear vision of each strategy's performance and for your own portfolio management. So if you look here, this account is currently copying COM and also MGF. So I have allocated $100 to COM and another $3,000 to MGF. And the ROI to date is just 0% because I have literally just started copying them. Okay. Can open multiple accounts. Yes, you can open multiple cTrader account if you log into your FXPIG client portal. Yes, and I will help you create new accounts. If you come on live chat, I can guide you through after the webinar. Okay, so before I move on to the next section, I would like to address a few concerns that I have received from traders when they were considering cTrader copy. So the first concern, will my funds be locked up? Or is there any restriction if I decide to withdraw my funds? So in cTrader copy, there are 0 restrictions and you have full control over your funds. So you can add or withdraw funds from the strategy whenever you want. So this is removing funds. So remove funds. You can just click on a drop down on the right side of the add funds button. And then this window will pop out and you can put in the amount to remove from the strategy. And you can only remove up to the available to remove amount because there is a minimum requirement for the copy trading strategy. And if you want to stop the copy trading entirely, you can do so by clicking on the drop down and a window will pop out. This is the stop copying page. And then if you decide to stop copying, the performance fee and the management fee will be calculated here. So it's 0 because we haven't done any trade on this calm strategy yet. So then we'll click on the stop copying button and your funds will be returned to where it came from, the master account that you allocated the funds from previously. So the funds will be returned to that account instantly. Moving on to the next concern. Let me see. Is it? Oh, can I still trade manually while using the copy? Because for copy trading, each copy is gonna be placed in a separate sub account, so you cannot do manual trading on the same account. If you want to do manual trading, you have to create a new trading account just for your own trading. So the sub account is only for copying the strategy. That is what makes a portfolio management easier because you can see exactly the ROI and the performance of the strategy that you are copying. Okay, moving on. The second concern, is it complicated to start or stop copying a trading strategy? No. Because, do I need to sign a lot of paperwork? No. Okay, so yeah, so like for example, if we notice that a strategy that we are copying is starting to take on more risk, or if the performance did not meet our expectations, we can stop following the strategy instantly, like by clicking on the drop down and choose stop copying. And this window will pop out and you just click on stop copying and that's it. Your funds will be returned to where it came from. And just like that, you stop copying the strategy. It's easy as that. So if we compare to traditional PAMs, where we need to have the open positions flat or have to sign additional documents to stop the strategy, cTrader copy, you can do this at just a click of a button, which is this button right here. So as you can see, it's super easy to start following a strategy on cTrader copy, right? But do you also know that you can be a strategy provider as easily? Okay, you can provide a strategy with any account that you use with cTrader and have the ability to earn your own performance and management fees as well as per trade commissions. So type yes in the chat box if you're interested, and I will proceed to the next section. Okay, seems like there is a lot of yeses. Okay, so maybe some of you may ask, why would I be a strategy provider if I can copy someone else's strategy and make profits without doing anything? Okay, let me tell you why. First, you literally don't have to do anything to get your strategy up and running. All you have to do is the initial setup, which takes 2 minutes, and you're all set. Let me show the screen. Okay. Not only that, but you can also charge performance fees, management fees, volume fees when people follow you. So these fees are passive income generated from your regular trading, and it requires no extra effort on your end. So just a quick note, if you also refer clients to FXPIG and they copy your strategy, you can earn additional commission rebates on top of the performance fees or from copy trading itself. And this is called the IB. And if you are interested, you can let me know via the chat box and I will get in touch with you after the webinar ends. Okay, continue on. This becoming a strategy provider thing, it is completely obligation free. So you have full control over when to start, when to pause, on when to resume or when to stop providing strategy. So there's no stress and you can do whatever that fits your own trading schedule. Okay, so it is easy to set up and there's no obligation and you can earn performance fee. How cool is that? Now, without further ado, let me show you how to set up your own strategy. Okay, so first we go back to the copy section again, and then we have to choose from which account that we want to provide our strategy with. Because, okay, so I'm going to choose this account right here. So this account, I'm going to trade on this account because all the trades taken on this account is going to be copied over to my followers account. Okay, so this is the master account. So once we select the account that we're going to be trading from, and then this page will occur and we can click on become a strategy provider. Okay, so if we click on this button, this is the page where we need to fill up. Okay, we need to give our strategy a name. Let me think of something. Piggy bank sounds cool. Okay, so we are done with the name. Next, we move on to the conditions. So we have to set the minimum investment for our strategy. So I will set it as $100 to make it more accessible to more people, so more people can follow and copy my trades. For the volume fee, it is calculated per million. So if I click $10 per million, it is roughly $1 per lot that you are earning from your copiers, from your followers. And it is entirely up to you if you want to charge a volume fee. But performance fee, usually people charge 30%, but it's also up to you. Management fees, I don't want to charge management fees, so I'm going to leave it at 0. Account for fees. This account for fees is you have to choose a separate account. So this separate account is where all your trading, all your commissions and your performance fee is going to be credited to. Okay, this is going to be credited to a separate account to, you know, allow you to better manage your earnings and commissions, so it won't get mixed up with your trading. And then next, allow copying for. You can choose whether to allow copying for demo accounts as well, but bear in mind that you will only earn commissions when a live trading account follows you. So you won't make any commissions on demo. So usually I'm just going to select live only. And then moving on, visibility, you can set it as either public or private. Okay, so everyone is public and traders with invitation link is private. Okay, so for strategy providers who want to keep their strategy to members only, you can set this as private, and only users with a special link can sign up. And I will show you how to generate the special link later on. So if it's set to public, which is everyone, so which means that anyone on the cTrader platform across all brokers, it doesn't have to be FXPIG only. So anyone on cTrader can follow your strategy. So this is a unique feature to cTrader, and it allows strategy providers to earn fees and performance fees, okay, regardless of which broker the investor is on. But of course, we prefer clients to trade directly with FXPIG as they will have some of the best execution in the market, as you do. Okay, last but not least, we give the description Okay, so once we are done filling up the form, we can click on become a strategy provider. And now my strategy is active. Okay, so this is my strategy page. So do you notice that no one has to sign any LPOA or limited power of attorney agreements and all that stuff? Okay, no agreements, nothing. This makes the entire process that much easier for everybody. Okay, but before I forget, let me show you some quick calculations. So I'm gonna take the calm strategy that we were talking about just now. So there were 410 live copiers, okay, copying the calm strategy. And the total live funds copying the strategy is $620,000. And if we look back to the strategy page, the strategy made a ROI of 50% last month in the month of May. And he is charging 30% for performance fees. And if we do some math here, the performance fees is roughly $90,000. And bear in mind that he is trading on a $2,000 account. And this is just an additional stream of income. Crazy, right? Okay, so as a bonus point, cTrader also records your trading performance while you trade. So this is your strategy page where you can see all the different metrics, which is the same as what we were reviewing just now when we were choosing which strategy to follow. So these are all the same details that you can see. This is for your own strategy, not for other people. So this is your own strategy. This is my piggy bank 123. Okay. So what does this do? Like with a track record here, let me show you another track record. Okay, so this is another test account. So you can see this is actually a live account. And if we put it as all, okay. So this is the strategy name. This is the provider. And this is the all-time ROI and the number of pips made. Okay, this strategy age is 3 hours ago because I just set it as active. So if we look at the ROI chart, this strategy was active since a year ago, April last year. And it has been inactive for a while, but we can see all the different details here. We can see the ROI monthly, the historical performance, and the starting balance, equity, and also the net profit made, profit factor, all these different key metrics, and also the volume breakdown that shows the different pairs that this strategy has traded before. And traded total, the volume is about 689,000, which equals to around 6.6 standard lot. And yeah, all the different key metrics here that you can see. So this is where the cTrader helps you to keep track of your trading performance. So if you use MT4, you may need to, if you guys have heard about MyFXPIG or these third-party plugins. So with cTrader, these are all built in, so which makes life way easier. Okay, so there's also a cool thing that I want to show you. And okay, so if I go to, this is my test strategy, right? If we click on the account, click on the 3 dots here, and then you can see create investor password or view investor password. So there are 2 fields of information here. We can copy the link. And then we copy the investor password. put in here, submit, and you can see this is a slick looking page, right? This shows everything that a potential investor will want to see. Okay, you have got your ROI chart. You've got all the summary of all the key metrics that you want to see. You got net profit and all this same stuff, the current balance, equities. So this slick looking page is where your investor can view everything about your strategy in one glance. So this is also a very effective way to market your strategy. Okay. Okay, back to Piggybank. You can share your strategy by clicking on this link. So, okay, once we click on the share icon, you can copy the link and send it to your potential investors. So we mentioned about private strategy earlier on. So let me go to strategy settings. And if I make it private, okay, so now my strategy is private. What happens if I click on the share icon? Okay, so this is a little bit different. So because we are generating unique link for each investor. So if I have 3 investors with me, I can generate 3 new links. So generate, and I can copy all of this strategy and send to them respectively. So once they sign up and access and copy my strategy, this link will expire to ensure that nobody else can reuse it. So this makes your strategy private. Okay, so this is very simple setup. So your strategy is already up and running. Obviously, your strategy is currently invisible in the strategy list, in the list that we were showing before, like in the copy. So your strategy is currently still invisible here because, as you can see, we need to meet a few requirements. Okay, first, have a positive balance, which means is more than $0 in your trading account. So you will need to fund your trading account and start trading on it. And then the second one is more than negative 90% of ROI for all time, which means that you cannot have a drawdown greater than 90%. So that's a very big drawdown. So at least one executed deal within the last 30 days. So if we just open up an account, fund it, and take one trade, and your strategy will be visible in the list. Yeah, just those requirements. When those requirements are met, your strategy will be listed in the list here. But obviously, you will need to perform better if you want to rank higher. So yeah. Okay, so that pretty much sums up how we can utilize cTrader Copy, both as an investor to copy strategies and also as a provider to expand our trading business. So thank you everyone for taking the time to join today's webinar and stay to the very end. It is time for me to show you guys how to join the lucky draw. Oh, there is a question from Mike, but I'm going to answer it in a bit. Just one moment, please. Okay, so to participate in the lucky draw, just click on the link that I just sent in the chat and fill up the form. You just need to fill in your name and your phone and your email. And then you just have to reply to our follow-up email after the webinar ends, and you'll be entitled for the lucky draw automatically. Okay. So right now, okay, so a quick Q&A session. Okay, I have received a few questions already. You guys can actually put in your questions in the Q&A tab under your screen, if you can see it. Yeah, I can also see the questions in the chat box. So let me see. First question, can I use MT4 or MT5 in cTrader? cTrader only supports C# at the moment. I think C# or C++. So EAs for MT4 and MT5 is not compatible. But I believe there are people that specialize in converting the EA from MQL to the one that is usable on cTrader. So you can find them either on the MQL5 website, or you can find them on Forex Factory. There will be forums and discussions on that. Second question, what is the minimum amount to start as a strategy provider? The minimum amount should be 200 USD, and that is the minimum amount to sign up for a standard account with FXPIG. So that's 200 USD. Third question, do we use the analyze option for setups? What do you mean for setups? Are you referring to this one, analyze? This one, right? Yes, you can still analyze. You can still go to the analyze section, and because this is I haven't taken any trade on this account, so there's no historical data here. But once you start trading on your account, and if you go to the analyze section, there will be data here, and there will be a curve here showing your equity curve and your ROI. Strategy provider. Okay, next question. Strategy provider suitable for beginner. Okay, so if you are just starting out, learning how to trade, yes, you can still be a provider, because if you start being a provider, your track record is gonna be recorded by cTrader automatically. So you can then build up your trading track record, and as you trade and as you learn. So that is also a good first step if you want to be a strategy provider, because the requirements are just the simple one, like you need to have funds in your account. You need to take one trade in at least 30 days, just at least one trade in 30 days. And you need to have a greater than 90% ROI, greater than negative 90% ROI. So that's pretty simple to meet. So yes, it is suitable for a beginner. Yes, the analyze section, you can analyze your own trading account. But if you want to analyze your copy, your strategy, you can go to copy and then click on your provider account, this account that I'm providing the strategy with. And this is the page where you can see your analytics. Okay. This is where you track your strategy performance. But at the same time, you can also go to analyze. It's the same thing. But this is specifically for your copy trading strategy. So this is more suitable. Next question. How much help is available to create an automated strategy coding for the first time? Okay, so cTrader actually has a great guide on creating automated strategies. If you go to 1 second, let me check the link. Okay, I just sent you the link to a great guide on getting started on creating your own cTrader automate strategy. You can refer to that. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Next question, the cTrader safe analysis template on chart. Okay, let's go back and try. Okay, so we have to go to the trade section, right? So in the trick section, this is the current template that I'm using. And if maybe I change, okay, I can change the chart type. Okay, let me change something. Maybe the color. If I change the background to a blue, and then I right click on the template and save template. Okay, light blue template. Save. Now your new template is here, light blue template. So yes, it helps. It saves your template on the charts. So no worries there. It actually has way more capabilities, you know, compared to MT4 personally. Thank you, Nixon. That's a great feedback. Okay, so I guess the Q&A session will end here. And if you guys have any additional questions, feel free to let me know. You can come on our live chat at fxpig.com, or you can also email to our support email, which is support@fxpig.com, or live chat is easier. Okay. Sorry. Don't miss out on this earning potential. All you have to do is simply create a cTrader account if you haven't already, and you can start copying strategies or even setting up your own strategy as a provider. It is really that transparent and easy. Okay, let me, if you need any help in setting this up, feel free to contact me again on live chat on fxpig.com. And you can also reach me at support. Let me type it in, support@fxpig.com. Okay, I've already pasted the email address in the chat, so please have a look. It is support@fxpig.com. And I will try to reply as soon as possible. Okay, so that any link for contact? Yes, the email is pasted in the chat, which is support@fxpig.com, and our website is fxpig.com, which is also pasted in the chat. Alrighty, sorry. Yes, feel free to contact me on live chat or email. Okay, so if you click on the link just now, let me put the link again so you can join the lucky draw. So if you click on this link, you will see this page. Okay, all you have to do is fill in your name, email address, and your phone number, and click on submit. And then after that, we will send you a follow-up email after this webinar ends, and you just have to reply to the email, giving us your feedback, and you'll be automatically enrolled into the lucky draw. Okay, so that pretty much concludes the webinar. It is, it was a pleasure speaking to you guys, and it was an amazing session. And I will see you guys on the next webinar. So take care, everybody. Peace.